in Piano Adventures Level 1 lesson book, and we are looking at a song in here that is called Lightly Row. Lightly Row is combining a lot of the principles that we've been learning for the last unit. We're going to be using fifths, fourths, thirds, and seconds in this song. This is a piece that we are going to learn line by line, but before we begin, let's look at the overall information. First, we need to figure out what key this is in, which means what scale position it's in. If I look up here, I see that my fifth finger is on this top space for my right hand, which I know is G. So my pinky is going to be on G up here, which means that my thumb is on C. I think it's probably in the key of C. Let's look at what's happening in the left hand. In the left hand, it says my thumb will be in this space, and I know A is on the top line, step down to G. And it says my pinky will be on this space, which I can count 1, 2, 3. The pearl is in the C. This means that my left hand will be right here, which is also based on C. So this is in fact in C scale position. I will go ahead and put a C right there. It's written in 4/4 time. That means that I'm going to have 4 beats per measure. And before I begin, I just want to get an idea of the feeling of the song. I noticed the tempo marking says splashing happily. So this should be a pretty happy song. And I noticed looking at the dynamics really quickly that they are pretty quiet. So we have mezzo piano as our loudest dynamic for the song, and we have a piano as well. Now I think we are ready to jump in and start with line 1. In line 1, we notice that this is a skip and this is a skip. Repeat. We're going to go all the way up the C scale here, and we're going to hop, hop, hold. I see that I have phrase marking tools. So I have a slur here. That means that these 2 notes need to be connected. These 2 notes need to be connected. And all of these notes need to be connected. And I also see staccato markings. There's a staccato mark here, 1 here, and 2 over here. And they match what's happening in the left hand. So the way this will sound is da, hop, hold, da, hop, hold, da, 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 hop, hop, hold. Okay, so looking at the specific notes, this is middle C right here. My right hand is going to be an octave above middle C because it's written at the very top of the treble clef. And my left hand is going to be in its usual position, 1 octave below middle C. I'm going to start with my right hand. Let's try that together. So the first measure, we have to connect the first 2 notes, and then it goes hop, hold. And then we're going to go to our 4th finger and go hop, hold. Can you do those with me? 1, 2, ready, go. Connect, hop, hold. Connect, hop, hold. Good. Looking at the left hand in that part, we start with a 5th and then a 2nd. Those are going to go on the hop hold. So we start with the right hand. 1, 2, ready, go. G, hop, hold. F, hop, hold. Now we're going to go all the way up the C 5-finger scale on the right hand. It's legato, so they need to be all connected. And then at the top, we go hop, hop, hold. The left hand for those hop, hop, holds go 5th, 4th, 3rd. Practice doing just that with your left hand. 5th, 4th, 3rd. Let's do it one more time. 5th, 4th, 3rd. Let's combine the 2 hands starting in the 3rd measure. All the way up the scale now, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Good. We're going to play the whole first line now. 1, 2, start with G and go. Hop, hold, hop, hold, C scale legato, hop, hop, hold. That's the end of the first line. Now let's look at line 2. In line 2, we're going to start with the same notes, but now instead of hop, hold, we're going to go hop, 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 hop. The left hand is the same notes too. So let's try that together. 1, 2, ready, go. Hop, hop, hop. Remember to connect the first note. Hop, hop, hop. Great. And then we're going to be doing skips in this next part. So skip, 2 G's, and back to E. And then your left hand goes C, D, E. Let's try those 2 measures together, starting in the 3rd measure of line 2. 1, 2, ready, go. C, E, G, G, E, left. Let's play the whole second line now. 1, 2, here we go. Connect, hop, 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 connect, hop, 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 skips. 2 G's and an E. C, D, E. Great. Now we're going to take a look at line 3. In line 3, it drops down to piano, so this line is quiet, the entire line. We start with our 2nd finger in our right hand and our 1 and 2 fingers in our left hand. So that's D in the right hand, G and F in the left hand. And they go together. They bounce 4 times, and then the left hand holds while the right hand goes up, 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 legato. It sounds like this. Hop, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 4 hops are staccato, and then when we hit 5, our left hand needs to stay down while our right hand plays legato. Try it with me. 1, 2, here we go. Hop, 2, 3, 4, hold. Up, up. Great. In the next measure, we start that same pattern, but now we're on the 3rd finger with the 5th in our left hand. So it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4, hold. Up, up. Try that with me in the 3rd measure, line 3. 1, 2, ready, begin. Hop, 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 hold. Great. We're going to play all of line 3 now. 1, 2, ready, begin. Hop, 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 hold. Now 3rd finger. Hop, 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 hold. Great. Let's move on to line 4. Line 4 is very similar to line 2. The last measure is different, but the first 3 are the same. So we're going to go ahead and play it. And here we return to mezzo piano. So beginning in measure 13, which is line 4, 1, 2, and here we go. Hop, hop, hop. Don't forget to connect this. Hop, hop, hop. Now we start with these skips that we had in the line 2, but we're going to go down to C. And then in the left hand, G, C. So the timing for this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I just made a phrasing error, so I'm going to repeat it again. This is all slurred. So this G here needs to be connected to this C. Okay, let's try those 2 measures together. So we're in measure 15, which is the 3rd measure of line 4. 1, 2, start with C and go. Skip, skip, repeat down to C. Great. We're going to play all of line 4 now. 1, 2, and here we go. The next step for lightly row is to play 2 lines together at a time. So we're going to start now by playing lines 1 and 2 together. Don't forget that the pattern in line 1 is hop, hold. Hop, hold. But the pattern in line 2 is hop, hop, hop. And we do need to make sure that all 3 of those are hops. So we do not want to hold the last one down. We need them all to come up with staccatos. Okay, let's play lines 1 and 2 together. 1, 2, and here we go with connect, hop, hold. Now start on F, hop, hold. This is all the way up the C scale with a 5th, 4th, and hold the 3rd. Good. Now hop, 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 skips down to the E and C, D, E. Great, that was lines 1 and 2. Next, we're going to look at lines 3 and 4. So remember in line 3, we drop down to piano. 1, 2, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold, up, up. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now hold, up, up. Great. Back to mezzo piano. Hop, hop, hop. Hop, hop, hop. Skips. But we're going to go down to C. Great. Next, it's important for us to establish a practice plan for this piece. I would like you to set aside 5 minutes a day to work on it. At the beginning, I would like you to play each line individually until you have mastered them on their own. Then, I would like you to combine them into 2-line sections. After that, you may play the piece as a whole. Now, each day, you should stop when you get to the 5-minute mark and then proceed again the next day. How will you know when you are ready to move on in the practice list? Well, that will be by asking yourself these mastery checkpoint questions. First, do you have the correct notes? Then, do you have the correct dynamics? Then, do you have the correct rhythms? And finally, do you have the correct phrasing, which is the legato and the staccato markings? Once you can say yes to all of these questions and have a high level of comfort with the section, then you are ready to move on in the list to the next thing. Good luck mastering this piece. Don't forget to come back to the video if you need any help.